What is up, YouTube? Sadly, the EUC is over for my union, so as promised, I will deliver my Xiada build. Are you guys ready? These are my stats. I run 173 speed so that my Doki can give maximum buffs to my Xiada. So the less speed you have, the better. Honestly, in my build, you would be better off not even leveling your S1, because then you can be 15 speed less, which could grant you an extra stack more easily. It also, like, if you have good enough speed modules, it doesn't matter, because you're just gonna put your Doki so fast that even with the fast Xiada, you give her enough stacks. My crit rate, obviously 101, I don't want to leave it to RNG. You just want 100. I have seen a lot of people try to run 85 or 80 or 90. I don't think it's worth doing because, like, you're on Revelation, so every missed crit is a massive hit to your damage. My crit damage 344, just pump it as much as you can, and my attack 3850. But why is it so high, you might wonder? Well, because the sets that I'm using are Onslaught, Harvest, and Furiage. Honestly, Onslaught is kind of slept on. I was using these sets even before the buffs. So after they got the lifesteal, the extra defense ignore, these two sets got a lot more value and made my Xiada team a lot better. Especially the Harvest, because it's like a very good boost on your first hit. From all of the replays that I've watched, the Harvest triggers usually only on my first or second tick of my 4-hit S3. So you might think it's not that good, but against defense scalers it's insane. Against HP scalers it's decent, and anytime you miss your defense down on your S3, it is insanely massive. Because for some reason the devs think that having a 60% chance one apply is reasonable. We all saw how Juan Li had a bigger chance and she was still missing it all the time. So they made her thingy 100%, and even then she's still missing it. So I do believe that making this defense down chance 100% is a must buff for her. She definitely could use other kinds of buffs as well, but not gonna get into that in this video. Why Onslaught? Well, it has insane interactions with my Revelation. As you see, I've gone full DPS, attack percent, Blade of Oddity, and crit rate to maximize the damage. If you like, the middle passive can be crit rate or crit damage, it really depends on your modules. The final passive, ideally Blade of Oddity, but even like general damage, just as high of a damage boost as you can. And obviously the attack percent, you want it to be like 30 or something. Mind you, this is for like full DPS Xiada build. If you want like a tankier version, definitely there's other things to do. But why is the Onslaught buff so good, you might wonder? Well, my setup is Doki, Ninfo, and Xiada. And what that does is, you know how everybody is running Fiamelia? Well, if you take your turn after Fiamelia S3, with Onslaught, your Xiada will heal to full. So that's like an extra healing. Like, it's just a really good thing, the lifesteal buff for my comp. What do I usually do on my attacks for AI Arena? Well, I try to avoid Valyrian because I don't have enough units. Like, in RTA, I can ban Kethos and just have a good setup and not care about stuff like Bulwark and stuff. But for AI Arena, because Kethos could be Bulwark, Kethos could be Amber, I ideally prefer to go like have Raymary in the setup so that I can make sure that the target is killed. But in most cases, even without Raymary, as you see, like they die even before the Raymary S3. Like, I'm pretty sure the Kethos will be one shot, the Zhuanli will be one shot. The Ray has a chance of surviving based on her builds. As you see, she survives at low HP, and that's where the Ray Mary kicks in, and then it's just easy peasy. So, the way I do it for GVG, I make it so Doki goes first, then it's Ninfonio, then it's Xiada, and on the next rotation, again Doki pushes up, Ninfo restacks the shield, Xiada S3, then again it's Doki S2, reset the cooldown, Ninfonio a third time applying the shield, and Xiada another S3, making it one of the tankiest cleaves in the game. Especially since your Xiada has like the extra 45% damage reduction on top of the shield of Ninfonio. So yeah, that's the long-awaited build. I have tried other stuff, but in general I haven't experimented all that much with my DPS Xiada builds. I've been trying to bash my head in a wall to find a good tanky build, but honestly, I don't know, just tank Xiada feels a bit too underwhelming. But yeah, that's pretty much it. See ya guys, I hope you enjoyed, and maybe you're now gonna Xiada cleave your enemy Kethoses and make them rage.